Man, that's good coffee. I bought a little cheap, I think it's called a 4-cup French press at Walmart. French presses make great coffee. They make just enough for me. I'm the only coffee drinker in the house. So let me tell you a little bit about our video. This is going to be a coffee chat slash confession slash cheer up Willie slash blame Georgia boy slash recap last night's live with Jim and the boys. Take 2. I thought this would be a 5 or 6 minute video. I did it just a minute ago. It's 12 minutes. So I'm a little excited. I got a story to tell you. And if this don't cheer you up, I don't know what will. So last night I'm cooking in the kitchen, about 30 minutes before we eat. An elderly gentleman comes in. He's a real faithful guy, and just a dear friend of mine. He comes in, and I'm going in. I'm in the kitchen. I'm toasting bread and stirring the crock pots, trying to make sure everything's ready to go. He says, "Hey, preacher, I want to sell my gun, one of my guns." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Which one?" And he tells me, I didn't know he had this gun. I didn't even know he owned one. And he tells me, and I'm like, "Oh, really?" I said, "What do you want for it?" He says, "Well, I've been looking on the internet, and I think the low side of what they're going for is this, and that's what I want for mine." I said, "Well, bring it in sometime. Let me look at it. I've actually been looking for one of those." He said, "Okay." So I went back to chopping, cutting bread, and stirring crock pots, and I look up, and he's walking back in the kitchen. He's carrying a gun case. I was like, "You got it with you?" "Yeah." So I yank the bread out of the broiler so it doesn't burn, and I walk over there and unzip it. He rolls this out. And I said, what exactly do you want for it again?" And he said, "Well, I was going to tune it up, and I was going to try to, slick up the action on it." And he said, "I'm not going to do that. I'm too old." He said, I just need to sell it." And I said, "What exactly you want for it again?" And he told me, and I said, "When did you get it?" He said, "I bought it at a gun show in 1997. And it was a year old. It was like new, but it had been shot." He said, "I don't know that it had been shot, but it wasn't listed as new. I assumed it was used. It was a year old." He tells me what he wants for it, and that's exactly what I have rat hole stashed away in my office. And I said, "I'm not going to buy a gun this year. I'm not buying a gun. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to buy a can for a .30 caliber. I'm not going to buy another gun." I mean, I told Ozark Spirit that just 2 weeks ago when we were hunting. I'm going to save my money and get a can, because he had a can and I want a can. And anyways, what he wanted for the gun was exactly what I had stashed away in my office. So I said, "Hey, look, I'll take it." And the kicker to the thing is, it's my wife's birthday yesterday. So she walks in, and I'm in here holding a gun, talking cash at church in the kitchen. And when I saw her, I said, "Hey, look, surprise, I got your birthday present." She wasn't impressed. And when church was over, she come walking out of my office. I was standing out front talking to some people in the foyer of the church, and she come walking out carrying this gun, and she goes, "Well, me and my birthday present are going home, and since you won't need it." And anyways, the only gun on my radar was this gun. What is this gun? It's a lever action 357 Magnum Marlin. As I said, made in 1996. Why did I want this gun? Because I've watched Georgia Boy shoot lever action pistol cartridges, and I've saw Jim talk about wanting them, and I'm set up to reload 357, 38. I want a cast for that. So yeah, Georgia Boy pretty much got me in the I want a 357 mindset, and this is really one of the finest 357 Marlins I've ever seen. There is no wear on the bluing. There is no scratches on the barrel or the bluing. Inside and out looks immaculate. The wood is, I mean, I've looked it over. There are 3 little nicks right here, and I don't know if you'd call them nicks. They may just be dents. You might even be able to steam them out. That is the only flaw I can find, and it is super, super unnoticeable. You know, like maybe it bumped into a gun in the safe. It looks like brand new. The man at church told me, he said, I shot it about 20 or 30 times when I got it, and then it was always going to be a project to slick up the action, you know, make it smooth, do some sort of a trigger job. And he said, I just never got around to it. I always worked on something else first. And I didn't even know he had this. And he's not a big gun guru. It was just something he always thought he wanted to do. And anyways, now I got it. So Georgia boy, I'm blaming you that I don't have any willpower and can't say no. And Ozarga lied to you. I did buy a gun. And I am going to do some more live chats because that was a lot of fun last night. And I really enjoyed doing that. And I'm looking forward to that, doing that again. So anyways, there you have it. If you want to see what I cooked for dinner last night, I made 3 pots of soup. One of them was Mexican chicken. I did a video on that last night or early this morning. It uploaded sometime during the night. You can look it up. And this is my gun. So, one last thing, and I don't want this to be too long. Several of the guys in the live chat last night wanted to send me some bullets. And, I mean, yeah, that's great if you want to do that. So I'm going to put my mailing address down in the bottom in the description. And you can mail all hate mail there. You can mail smart remarks there. Just don't send me any anthrax or ricin or none of that. But you can smart off all you want and complain all you want to that P.O. box. And if you have any advice about this gun, I know Georgia boy messed with it a lot. And I'm going to have to go back and re-watch some of those videos. And I know length and certain shape bullets, you know, work. But if you have any advice, just leave it in the comments section below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching my channel. I really enjoy making these videos. I really enjoy the interaction that we have. I'm not a reloading channel. I'm not a fishing channel. I'm not a gardening channel. I'm not a cooking channel. I'm a little bit of all that. So you may not like me talking about guns. Tough. I'm not gardening until next spring probably. You may not like my gardening. Well, tough. That's just what I'm doing. So it's kind of a variety channel. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoy this new firearm that I got. I'll bring you over here close and give you a close-up of it. And can you tell I'm excited? Man, that's good coffee. Thank you guys for watching.